all you beautiful people. Welcome back to another episode of Happy Campers. This episode is on Insecurities, and we're going to start out with a simple quote. Most bad behavior comes from insecurity. What do you think of that?
I could totally see it.
Yep.
It makes a lot of sense because, I mean, if you're insecure about things, you're going to act a lot differently than if you're secure.
It's very true.
Just simple as that. Could dive into that, but that's pretty simple.
That is pretty simple. Watch that click.
Oh, sorry.
They're gonna be pissed about that click.
Okay, I'll put this pen away.
Hey, sorry. Oh, sorry guys. We're sorry about that. The thing is, the sad thing is that we're kind of built to be insecure, especially with society, and a lot of marketing schemes are based off insecurity. They want to make you feel bad about yourself so you can buy their product.
Mm-hmm.
And especially with social media, people can show. Social media are highlight reels, okay? Like hands down, that's all they are. They're highlight reels. No one's gonna show their bad sides of you. That's why I want to make this podcast. I want people to be like, yo, no matter what you think of me, I've been depressed. I get sad. I'm still lonely on a daily basis. Every now and again, It just gets easier and easier each time. And going back to that quote, most bad behavior comes from insecurity. I completely agree with that. That's think about you doing stupid stuff, to try and impress your friends because you're insecure and you want their recognition.
Yeah.
You want to be cool and seen cool by them. And then think about talking smack. You're usually doing that because you're insecure about yourself. You want to talk about others. You want to bring them up. All a bunch of different stupid things. A lot of bad behavior comes from the fact that you're insecure with yourself. I think about me and who I was in high school versus who I am now. I wouldn't even hang out with that dude. But the reason that dude did everything that he did is because he was super insecure with himself and he thought he needed friends.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't just love himself and do my own thing, be my own buddy.
The thing is, I feel like, yeah, you're right. I know what you're talking about. And I definitely, looking back on it, I was insecure at different times with different things about myself in my life in high school too. And I still am. I'm insecure about certain things, but it's just a constant battle, getting better day by day. But what I've realized is what you said about bad behavior is...
You're going to want to pull that mic a little closer to you. Don't pull the mic, just the stand. You can yank her. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. You talk and I'll get it all set up.
So what you said about what do the quotes say? Bad behavior
comes from insecurities.
Most bad behavior comes from insecurities. So that is, I think, completely true. But it's not like that's not a typical normal way of thinking, because that bad behavior is viewed as just what that bad behavior is. It's not viewed as they're doing this because they're insecure. It's just viewed as that's how they are.
Yep, that's who they are.
So it's masked. You're somebody's talking smack about you or whatever, and you just think God, this person's a jackass. It's not like you don't think into it of they're doing it because they're insecure. Most people don't, but I can totally see how it is.
Yep. And going back to, we're built for it. It is okay to feel insecure at times. It's totally subconscious. It's totally natural. And honestly, it's how society wants you to feel because they're insecure. So it's a big world of insecurities out there. And a lot of people don't know how to respond. So they are insecure with themselves. So they want to break you down and make you feel insecure, make you feel just like them. Because again, going back to it, people hurt people, and people make people feel the way they're feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're insecure, they want you to feel bad too. They want you to feel insecure about yourself. They'll break you down over and over and over again.
Do you think it has something to do with how you said society's insecure? Do you think it has something to do with the fact that we don't know what we're doing as a whole? What the people don't know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know why we're here. We don't know our episode on purpose. We don't know. It's your purpose is whatever you make it be.
Mm-hmm.
But as a whole, we're never gonna stop asking that question. What is the point?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel that could lead to a lot of insecurities. Just you don't know for sure what you're supposed to do until you just feel like you have a purpose. Until you feel like you've made that.
No, I agree with that 100%. And that's why I hate these statuses we give to people. Celebrities and whatnot, and even our own president. We'll be like, oh, yep, what he says is right, dude. Bro, because Like you said, it's mask. You don't think Donald Trump has insecurities? Damn straight he does. Why do you think he responds to every negative comment somebody says about him? Why do you think he cut a cabinet member because the cabinet member didn't agree with him? That dude is insecure as shit. That's why he talks about other people all the time, man. That dude's insecure. And like, so people think, oh, if that's how the president acts, he's the figure. He's the most powerful man in the world. I should follow his way, dude. When I was in San Diego this last weekend, me and my buddy were talking about that. We're like, because we were talking about kids younger than us and kids who were kind of born into having Donald Trump be their first president. So like for us, basically, we don't remember a lot about George Bush. George Bush was George Bush. For us, the first president of our remembrance was 2008. Barack Obama. So we think about him. Think about how presidential he was. Think about how he treated people. You know, despite what he does, you know, for laws and bills and whatnot, who he was as a person. He was a good person. He was presidential. He was a good role model for a lot of people. A lot of these kids younger than us, 8 years younger than us, they were born into the Donald Trump era. And again, the most powerful person in the world, they think how he acts is the way they can act. So I think I don't blame a lot of these things on the individual. I blame it on society in general. And this is who they think, dude. A lot of people are idolizing this president, man. No matter what he does, we're not here for politics. I don't care about what he does and what he's, you know, how he's helped out the U.S. That whatever. That's for a whole different conversation, and for a whole different podcast. But who he is as a person, come on, man. Like I don't even care if you're conservative, man. You cannot tell me that dude is not unpresidential. That dude is unpresidential as hell, and he's very, very rude. He's super rude. He's racist. You know, he's misogynistic. You know, he's an asshole. And I can't believe that person is the person that a lot of people are idolizing and looking up to and seeing like, okay, that's how we're supposed to act as a person. That's our role model. You know, whether they choose it or not, because he's the goddamn president, the most powerful person in the world.
Yeah, I definitely think that a lot of his behavior is, like you said, unpresidential. Doesn't really matter. Like he's done good things, done bad things, whatever. Like it doesn't really matter. It's all, I guess, how you want to view it. It's everybody's own opinion. But I do agree though. Like why would he have feel the need to respond to every single comment if he was secure? Like you're not going to do that. Like
you won't.
I don't care if you're 16 years old and you're like, if you're secure, you're not going to be responding to nasty comments.
You don't know me, so cool. Your opinion doesn't affect me.
And the fact that he is the person he is in the position he is, and he spends that much of his time doing that, like come on.
Yeah.
Like that's insecurity. Like that. Like we can just leave that at that.
Yeah, it is. It's straight up insecurity. And going back to, you know, it's a big world of insecurities out there, and others feel like they have to throw the first insecurity punch at you before you hit them with an insecurity, right? So you like, dude, how many times I'll go up to a place that I haven't even seen people in years, and they'll just walk up to me and be like, "Oh, what's up, Perry?" Or "Oh, what's up, podcaster?" And they'll say it in like a very, very mean way. I'm like, you know, and literally, you know, you sit there and everyone else is hearing, oh, you know, again, going back to our little episode, oh, fuck Marshall, like, oh, like, screw Marshall, why is, you know, that's what you think you're saying. But what I am hearing, and anyone else who knows anything about, you know, feeling secured and feeling insecure, is that's a reflection of you, bud. You're coming up to me, hating on me because I'm doing shit because I'm fun, because I find myself funny. Other people find me funny, and you're mad that I got attention on it, or all these different stupid things, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to break me down because low key, you know, you would like to be doing something like that. You think it would be funny to do something like that.
Or you're broken down.
Yeah. You know, I had him on the episode not too long ago, Dawson Pittman. Dude is just as much as a clown I am. We have a great time. Like, his Snapchat's funny as heck. That dude doesn't say nothing wrong. You don't think he watches some of my stuff and he's like, oh, okay, this dude's ridiculous, you know? He probably does, but he doesn't say nothing about it because he's secure with who he is. And he's like, bro, I am not going to sit here and talk crap about him. I like that he's doing that stuff. I want to do that stuff, so he's doing it now. You know what I'm saying? His Snapchats, ever since I followed him, he sent down this podcast, ever since I've been following him since then, I love watching his Snapchats. I don't respond to him enough as I should, but yeah, a lot of them make my day, man. They're just funny. I like his little stories. Whatever's going around Snapchat right now, for any of you guys who aren't in Minnesota, there's this.
Is he doing it too?
Yeah, he's doing it too. No. He's the one I got it from, I thought, but he said Devin Winter maybe started it.
No, but, Brandon did.
Abrahamson?
I think Brandon did.
Abrahamson, one of the guys I had on episode 5, Abrahamson started it. Yeah, it's just, so what they do is they take these pictures of random things. So like for people watching this, so like I have my water bottle, I'm like, used water bottle, half full, for sale for $55, or best offer.
Yeah, swipe up.
Yeah, only the water included, so you just gotta come drink it. Yeah, the bottle's mine. No,
just basically selling fake stuff.
Yeah,
It's
selling
not even
fake stuff,
and just like the dumbest advertising.
Somebody was like, Dawson posted, he's like half a tin of dip, for sale for $22. I gotta feed you the lip though. Just a bunch of stupid stuff like that.
Schneider said,
I think it's hilarious.
I think Schneider posted what I'm gonna look at quick. It was just funny.
They're really funny stuff. But again, you're only gonna be talking about other people, and bringing them down to the fact that you feel insecure about yourself. And I don't necessarily blame it on the individual. I blame it on society and how society's trying to make you feel. You find it?
Yeah.
What does it say?
It says, it's a picture of a McDonald's bag, and it says, selling sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle. The sandwich is not included. I already ate it. Hit me up for details, though. We can work something out.
You can work something out.
Come on.
A bunch of stupid stuff, but it's funny. It's funny.
And like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's all just good fun, good jokes.
It's
like
funny.
That's what, like,
I enjoy it.
If you're just like doing funny stuff, being positive, whatever, like, I support it.
Yo, dude, this life and the story that you're making for your life, and especially your social media. Social media is a highlight reel of your story. Make that story however you want to be. Don't make that story for other people. And like literally, the Instagram stories and Snapchat stories, make them for yourself. Whatever you find funny, if you would be in the bathroom cracking jokes to yourself about it, post that stuff. Because there's going to be somebody who likes it. You may have 300 people that view it, and only 3 of them like that. It's for you and those 3 people. It's for 4 people, man. Make that stuff for yourself. Tell your own story. Stop being so insecure about other people. Dude, I was even finding myself doing this, man. Like, that story I posted today about the humidity.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I thought that was hilarious.
I thought it was funny.
I got a lot of responses on that. That one was pretty funny.
I thought it was funny.
Dude, I did it like 12 times. And actually, when I posted it on the 12th one, I said, dude, I think that first one was the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I was so insecure about it. I'm like, oh, it's gotta be perfect, gotta be perfect, gotta be perfect. I'm like, oh, I'd cut this out. And I'm like, dude, and I was like trying to deliver and stuff between that, so it took me like a whole hour to do it because I could only do it when I was back at the cafe. And I was like, bro, like, are you really this insecure that you have to like, you have to perfect this little joke that you're gonna do? Come on, bro.
And I think being aware of it is the first step to progress.
Yeah,
like it's,
in any of this
anything,
stuff.
yeah.
Any of this stuff, self-reflection, purpose, anger management. We're gonna talk about in a few episodes later. It's all about that. It's about being aware of that and be aware of your insecurities. Going back to it, it's okay to feel that way. I'm a secure person who still is. What's the word for it? Held back by a lot of insecurities. We're full of them, bro. You're gonna be in the classroom, in the bar, whatever. You're gonna look down. You're gonna find eye contact with that girl, and your mom, you're like, oh, I want to talk to her. But a moment you're gonna be flooded with insecurities. Oh, she won't like this. She won't like this. Blah blah blah. What if she denies me? Blah blah. Blah. Dude, ride those.
Versus if you were feeling like you were confident, thriving, like you were the best place you could be, the best mind state mentally you could be, you wouldn't have insecurities. Like, even if it was some girl you thought was too attractive for you, if you were in the best mindset you could be, you'd be like, why wouldn't she want me? Like I'm freaking kicking ass, you know?
So think about it. It's possible for you, but what do a lot of people in that exact situation, what do a lot of people need in order to feel like that?
I don't know.
Some booze.
They need booze, okay.
Because then that drops their insecurities. So you can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it. If anything you could possibly add to your body, it's already in your body. You're just taking those things to activate it from you, right? So you can feel that way. You can feel that swagger. We know plenty of guys that do it.
I want to get that from life.
Yes.
I don't want to drink a little bit of booze to do it. Like, I'm gonna get to the point where I don't even want to. I'm going to get to the point where I have that confidence and I've accomplished some goals and I've made a lot of progress to where I look back on it and I'm like, if I keep doing this, I'm gonna be a millionaire when I'm 40.
Yes.
Like, way younger than that even. Like,
and whatever it is, it could be just trying to make a friend in class. You say, oh, that dude looks dope. Let me talk to him. And I say, it'll lead to further friends, further parties, or you're at somewhere and you see a celebrity. You just want to go talk to him. Like, don't be annoying, but just go talk to him. Have some balls and just be like, hey man, what's up? Like, I love your stuff. It's pretty cool, man. Like, can I take a picture with you? Cool. Dude, like I used to run into some people like back when I was traveling from San Diego all the time. Like, every single time I left San Diego, I saw somebody that I knew was a celebrity, and there were a few times I didn't even say hi to him. Like, and I would text somebody like, dude, I just saw blank or blank. They're like, you did a picture? I'm like, no, I didn't. Like, you know, because I was insecure. I didn't want them to be annoyed by me.
Busy. Like, I don't want
to. I didn't want them to be annoyed. Blah blah. Dude, come on. Like, if they're that shallow, or you know, and most of these celebrities, they're used to that. If they're really really busy, they'll be like, oh, you know, I'm here with my family, or I can't do this. Like, you know, I can't do that. You know, like Joe Rogan says, if he goes out to eat and somebody wants to come up to him, he'll be like, you know, I'm here with my family, but I can get you a picture on the way out. You know what I'm saying, dude? They're people. They're gonna be respectful to it.
And if they're shallow, at least you'll find out. At least you won't just be sitting there not knowing.
And you'll be less of a fan of that dude. And you'd be glad you found out sooner. He's they always say like, don't meet your idols, dude. Like, I don't believe in that. Like, all my idols that I met, dude, they're great people. And I've never met. You know, I went to like Venice Beach. You know, I was huge into bodybuilding stuff, and I went to the Venice Beach gym, which is like the mecca of bodybuilding. You know how many people I got pictures from? Like 14, 15 guys in 2 visits, bro. And every single person I went up to, they were like, oh, yeah, what's up, man? Where you from? Minnesota? Oh, my God. And they would they'd chat me up for like, 30 seconds. I'm like, take a picture. They're like, yeah, take a picture. And then they bless me. They're like, hey, man, thanks for stopping. Thanks for talking to me, man. Like, you made my day, blah, blah, blah. Best of luck to you in your future. Like, that's what they said. Dude,
but then they have a strong mindset, and they're going right back to their grind.
Right back to their stuff.
They're like, oh, I'm going
back. They're celebrities for a reason, you know. Like, it's not necessarily... That's what comes with fame, but you know
they put in that work
in a way that kind of comes with fame. They know when they're a celebrity and they're viewed by thousands or millions of people. People are gonna come up and talk to them. They're very respectful to it. I see Dwayne The Rock Johnson, he'll do it. I see a lot of people, if they have a bunch of people coming up, they'll just take one old big ass group photo. You know, whatever works for them, because you know they got time too. They gotta go. But people are people. Don't be afraid of that. And even more, like what if you're somewhere and you see like somebody that looks like a businessman? You're like, yo, dude, I want to go. Like I think about Panera, dude. People come in there looking all fancy all the time. Like, you know what? I still, you know, not even just say what's up, like what you do. Like, honestly, that's what I do. I just walk up to, what you do? What do you do, man?
Yeah.
And then they tell me what they do. I'm like, okay, how did you get there? How'd you get there? Just by asking those simple questions.
Tell me
your story quick.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
A minute?
Yeah, you're sitting down at Panera having a lunch.
It doesn't hurt to ask them, like, what do you do? Like, what, you got a minute?
You don't have no headphones in. If they're just sitting down there eating a sandwich, but hey, you got a minute? Like, what you do? How did you get to where you're at?
Yeah,
cool.
I just want I want to hear a different experience.
Only
I want
good
to hear about your
things
life. Yeah, the more perspective you get, the better off you're gonna be. Like,
because insecurity holds so many people back. They're just masked, not masked. They're weighed down and bogged down by their insecurities, and they're fearful. We are.
Closed off.
You know, yeah.
And a big part of it is you're scared of whatever. You're scared of the outcome. You're scared of change. You're scared of how that change is gonna affect you, how it's gonna change things. Like, but if you're scared of change, if you're scared because you're insecure about things and you're scared to make changes, what is going to happen for you? Tell me what good things are going to happen to your life if you're scared of freaking changing.
Change only happens when you make change. Nothing can change unless you make it change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But even then, like, say you're sitting down in your basement for 15, 20 years and playing video games or doing nothing for your whole life and nothing's changing, you're still going to get older. Your body's going to change. Your mind's going to change. Time's going to pass. House might burn down, something's going to happen, something's going to change, and you're not going to know how to deal with it because you avoid change.
Bro, I know.
Embrace it.
Dude, adults will tell you all the time, man. Like, if you talk to an older adult, what they will talk about is what stuff they regret. Yep. And they'll be like, hey, I regret this, don't go do this. And a lot of regret comes from insecurities, because that's what withheld them from doing that. Mm-hmm. Bro, what I like to say now, like the quote, one of the quotes I really like to listen to, I've said for years now, is I would way rather look back in 10, 15 years and laugh that I did something than say, man, I wish I would have done that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, like, right now, like, a very, very specific example for me is, you know, I'm looking for a girlfriend. You know, any girls out there? Like, you know, like, I would like to be in a relationship. Relationships are nice. Like, I'm kind of feel like I'm at the point where I'm very secure with myself. I'm ready to give love to a girl, you know, and stuff like that. Like, I'm willing to share my time and love with another individual. And, you know, it's not weird in our age now. You can kind of hit people up, you know, remotely. You can slide in their DMs, do different stuff like that. And then otherwise, you know, back in the day, you can do it in person. I think person should be the way to do it. I think that's how you should do it. And I'm not there yet. I'm getting there, slowly but surely. But I have messaged or DM'd or added a lot of girls on Instagram or Snapchat that I never would have done before. And I'm not going to lie to you. I have no fucking ego, bro. Most of them leave me on red. Or they don't even fucking add me back and they don't see it. I don't give a shit. Because you know why? I'm really, really happy with myself that I did that in the end. And I go, all right. And most of these girls like, you know, that live around us. Like I'll see them on TikTok or something like that. Like they live around Minneapolis. I don't know. I'm not hit some people up from Zimbabwe. You know what I'm saying? But I see something like an actual reality. Like if we start talking online, we can meet up within 30 minutes of each other. I think like that. So I'm getting better at that. Like I'm trying to do that, and I want to do this in person. Like
at least you're putting yourself out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Something.
Dude, nothing. That's what I was trying to say about the change thing is. If you just sit in your basement and you don't do anything, you're not making any change. Nothing's gonna change for you unless you make your things. And don't be afraid to put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Vulnerability, screw them, man. Dude, at the end of the day, like.
Being afraid to put yourself out there will kill you.
But
nobody will kill your opportunities, your dreams.
If you went out there and you asked and you saw a girl that you thought were cute and you walked in and say, hey, I think you do it in a nice, cool way. You don't act like a weirdo. Be like, hey, I think you're cute, or hey, what's your name? Just, dude, go in there with no intentions. Be like, hey, what's your name? Oh, cool. Oh, my name's Marshall. Blah blah. You know, well, what are you studying? You know, you just do some small talk, open up, you walk away. You know what I'm saying? If there's people over there that saw you do that and they're making fun of you, do you really care what they think, bro? Do you really care what they think? You only care what they think in the beginning. Once it's all done, bro, you'll be happy with yourself. You'll be so pumped, dude. I was always happy. I'm like, bro, I'm so glad I did that. I'm like, I'm glad I messaged that girl. Or I'm glad I went up there and talked to that girl. Like right now, the things I want to do in person, I have 2 classes on campus right now, and in each class I have a really, really cute girl. And you know, I look at them and I'm like, damn, you're really, really cute. And I hear them talking around like group discussions, and like they're a lot of times they're the speaker for their group and everything. Like I'm hearing them talk and they sound really, really sweet. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, damn.
They're sweet and they
I'm
seem
like, dude,
confident.
Like why the hell don't? And I'm making eye contact over and over again. You know, like it's just like, all right, like, you know. Okay, this is eye contact is the invitation. If you lock eyes with somebody, that is the invitation to go talk. Don't just walk up to somebody. Don't never walk up to their back. Guys, never walk up to a girl's back. Never. Okay? Unless you know them, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll turn around like, oh, what's up? You know what I'm saying? If you don't know them, do not tap a girl in the back and do not corner them. You know what I'm saying? That shit's effed up.
Be scared.
But if you're in class, you're in school, bro, in the middle of the day, you know, nobody's drunk, and you lock eyes with them, you know what, you know, you're walking out of class like, hey, what's your name? Oh, cool. My name's Marshall, you know? And you're walking out, you did it many times when you were in college, but you know, you said like, oh, I just walked. We're just walked until we parted ways. Who cares?
I didn't care. I just wanted to, you know, I put myself out there. I'm like, you know what? Worst case, cool. I make friends.
But were you not better for it?
I was better for
it. You were there for a semester. I was there for an entire year. You met 10 times more people than I did. Because you did that fact. You're like, I don't care. I don't give a rat's, bro. Like, who cares? I'm Reed. I know who I am. I like who I am. You would like who I am if you got to know me.
And what's funny is that I did do that, and yet I was lost. I knew myself enough to do that, but I was still lost inside.
Yeah.
Like I'm way further now than I was. Like me doing that now, I'd be a monster.
Yeah, much better.
But
now you have a girlfriend. So.
I like this. Yeah, and
still you can meet guys. You can still meet people.
Yeah, I like this quote that I've been thinking about for a few minutes. Whether you believe you can or you believe you can't, you are right.
You're right.
I think it's Henry Ford.
Yeah.
So, and that's completely true. And that, whether you want to think about that towards insecurity, towards confidence, whatever you want to think about it, it's true. Like, you believe you can't, or you believe that it's going to have a bad outcome, and you're insecure.
And you know who you are. I know deep down, people who get to know me and have a conversation with me for more than 5 minutes, you will more than likely like who I am. Yeah, you may not like that you may not like certain aspects. Oh, he's very hyper, blah, blah, all these different little things. Everyone has little things they don't like about each other. But at the end of the day, like, oh, this guy's genuine. He's very down to earth. He's a very nice guy. You know, all these different things. So if I know that about me, why can't I carry that confidence? Or at least in the first time I talk to you, why can't I fake that confidence? Walk up to you, be like, you're going to like me. You're going to like me. But you don't have to say that. You just walk up and be like, hey, my name is Marshall. You know what I'm saying? You get to know that person for a little bit, and you walk away. You'll feel better from that. And if you end up having that 5-minute conversation, you know more than likely they walked away liking you. Like, you know what? You know, that guy's not attracted to him, but he seems like a really nice dude.
People can tell. Like, this is something that, so, like I just told you earlier, like, I just got a sales opportunity, and I'm going to have to be getting a lot more into the giving people a good impression, giving people confidence. I'm going to have to, whether I feel it or not, whether the person's house I'm in makes me feel super intimidated, makes me feel like a little bug on the wall. Like, I have to keep myself in such a strong mental that I am confident, that I look like I know what I'm doing, but yet that I'm relaxed, and yet that I'm not just sitting there trying to get through my pitch. Like, I'm going to, and they, from what I've been told and from like my experience, is that they will listen to more of what they feel, how you make them feel. They'll listen to that more than anything you say. So if you can relate to them, if you're talking to them, and if you're happy, you're confident, and you believe in what you're doing, they're going to take you way more seriously than if you're just going through it. And if you're talking and you're just being serious and like talking about it, and you're not confident, like you feel like, oh, I might not sell this. It's not gonna happen then. You know what I'm saying? So,
Absolutely.
and that's with life. If you're not confident,
You
they're
won't sell
gonna know.
yourself. You won't
They're
sell
gonna
yourself.
know, yeah.
You're going to a sales job. I think sales is the number one skill people need because if
I can't wait.
If you're not selling
It's gonna
products,
help me build
if you're
more
not selling
skills.
products like you're doing, you're selling your ideas, you're selling your thoughts, and you're selling yourself. I'm trying to sell myself to, back when we were trying to be friends, like we were becoming friends, I was trying to sell myself to you. I'm like, oh, I like this dude. I want him to like me too. Let me try to sell myself to him, tell him what I'm about. You're always trying to sell yourself to somebody. So one thing I like, dude, you know what's hard? Anything new. People go, oh, trigonometry's hard, or coding's hard, this, that. And a lot of people go, people who are excellent at trigonometry, excellent at calculus, excellent at coding, it's like, no, it's not. But it was when it was new to them. What is hard is what's new. So if you've never posted, but you want to post, you want to do that stuff. If you never made people laugh, but you want to post comedic stuff, and you've never done that. If you never talked to this person, you never put yourself out there. That's new. It's going to be hard. And in those occasions, you can fake it till you make it, bud. Post for 3 days in a row and you have no confidence, but fake the shit out of that confidence, and guess what? After that time, it's the fourth day comes, your fourth post, you're gonna have that confidence. Or if it's not there yet, it's going to slowly and slowly and slowly
So with
build.
anything in life, it's always that learning curve. It's that the beginning process. Anytime it's something new, it's gonna be hard in the beginning, no matter what. Like it's not a part of you yet. It's not a thing that you're used to, or a thing that has became you. You haven't made that yourself, so it's going to be hard. Like going back to the job, like I've done a sales job before. I sold $10,000 in 10 days, and yet I crashed and burned it because I lost faith. But this thing, even though I have that experience and I feel like confident I can do it, it's going to be insanely hard in the beginning. I have no momentum. I literally have to just take it, and I have to throw a lot of hard work, a lot of energy, and a lot of time and confidence and just self-work to get myself where I need to be, to where it works for me. But I know that if I believe in it and if I put in the work, I'm gonna be very successful. So it's just the learning curves are hard, and it's unavoidable.
It's true. That's true. Something that's new, that's hard. What I want to say is, imagine that person that you're really good friends with that's a shy person. Are they shy now? No. Because they know you well, but they're shy in the beginning because it's new. Shy people are only shy to new opportunities or new people. They're not shy when they get to know somebody. I remember people used to have in high school, they like, oh, she's super shy or he's super shy. But I would see them around their best friends, or I'd see them around their parents. They're just blabbing away. I'm like, what? I thought that person was shy.
I doubt it. You just don't know them yet.
That shy doesn't define you. That newness doesn't define you. Your unconfidence doesn't define you. You're unconfident, you're shy when it's new. It's new to you. But once you get comfortable with that thing, you come out of your shell. You come out of your shell of shyness. You open your shell of confidence. You're ready to step into something now. You know what I'm saying? You think about anything, but people would say oh, I don't like going to the gym. People always stare at me because you're new in the gym. Yeah. You're new. You don't get used to that. Nobody cares, bro. Yep. We're all there encouraging you. We're all in there encouraging you.
With the gym thing, I never got into it enough to where I was all buddies with everyone. But I know from what you just said, that made me think about in the beginning, you're gonna get looks. People are gonna look at you. They're gonna feel oh, and then it makes you all self-conscious. It makes you insecure, whatever. But if you push through that and you keep going to the gym, it's gonna be week 2, week 3, and people are gonna be just looking at you
what up?
What's up? What's up, man? How's it
Seeing
going?
you around here? What's up?
Yeah, oh, how's it going? And even if it's not the typical people that are always there, the regulars, because you become a regular, even if it's not them, it's gonna be the people at the front counter. Yeah, they're gonna see you. They're gonna be like, how's it going? Hope you have a good day. How was your lift? Have a good night. You're going to get something. It's just in the beginning, it's going to be kind of who's this guy?
Yeah, who's this guy? He's new.
Yeah, who's this girl?
He's new. Think about you go to a new class, bro, or even the gym. You go there, you see a new person, you're like, oh, that person looks kind of cool. You're new, and then you see them outside of class or outside the gym. What do? You go right up to them. You're like, yo, we got something in common. We go to the same gym and we're in the same class. Because it's not new to you no more. You started to get comfortable with that person. You said, I'm comfortable seeing your face. I've seen your face around a lot. It's not new to me no more, so I can approach you now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're only scared of stuff that's new.
And then with class, everyone in the world should know this because everyone's gone to class. You literally in the beginning, the first days, first week, whatever, you're gonna be looking around. You want to know your surroundings. You want to make yourself comfortable and make yourself feel adapted and secure, and that that's your place. get used to the environment you have to be in every day for the next year,
Oh, yeah.
whatever. So you're looking around, everyone's looking around, like you're like, like you're trying harder
What's
to
going
impress
on here?
people, to be like the best
Yeah.
looking person, to be the nicest person,
Yep.
but everyone's shy, everyone's insecure, unless you know someone, and then you're like lucky, you're like blah 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 blah, talking it up with your buddy, but then that might hold you out from other opportunities from you know what I mean? You don't have to try as hard.
Yeah.
You already got that one person.
You figure it out. You're
it's-
scared when it's new.
But then 3 weeks, a month goes by, and you're like, you're not looking at anyone. You don't care. Maybe maybe think a girl's cute, or you got your buddy or whatever, and you're like, look at each other, what's up, man? But then you're literally just like, I want this to be over.
I want
don't
this
like
to be
this.
over.
I don't like this. Or like, okay, I'm learning. All right, like you don't look around and think about all that after. It's just the beginning because you're insecure.
Was it you and I who said, I just thought about this? Was it you and I who talked about it? So, there's this group of girls, and you're at a party or you're wherever you are, and you like one of the girls. There's 4 girls, and you like one of the girls in there. So you go up there, and you go and talk to that girl. You go like, hey, my name's Reed. What's up? How you doing? And, you get pushed off or slightly rejected. You're like, oh, okay. And the girls, they're kind of like laughing with each other. It's like, oh, this is funny. Like, this is what we do. Let's kind of tease him because this weird guy came up to us, blah, blah. And you walk away. You know that those 3 girls, not the girl you hit on, those 3 girls that were teasing you, when they go home and they're by themselves, they're like, dude, I wish that guy would have came and talked to me. Like, what wasn't I doing that made that guy want to come and talk to me? Because they were making fun of you in that situation because it was awkward. They didn't know,
Yeah,
and they were
they're
insecure.
jealous.
They were insecure. They were insecure that you went and talked to their friend, but not them. You made them feel bad. Unintentionally, because you just found the other person attractive. You made them feel bad, so they want to sit there and let's laugh at him, make him feel insecure about himself. Like, why is he even over here talking to this girl?
I don't even remember if this
I
is
think
like
it
something
was
that
you
you and
and
I
me.
talked. I don't remember. I used to smoke too much weed, so I
that's true.
don't know. My
Who
memory's
knows?
messed up. But
Who knows?
But like if
It was you who said that to me. I believe it 100%.
Was it?
In the 843, you said that because we were talking about parties, and
I
you're
might
like, dude,
have.
just think about when you go home, man. Those girls are wishing that you came and talked to them, stuff like that.
Yeah,
I believe
okay.
that. I believe it was you.
I could see it. Like
Yeah.
I'm somebody where like I would probably say something like that.
Yeah.
Like it's just the mind state. Like
Yeah.
it's something about being like I was probably like, what could happen that's bad? What's the worst that could happen? Like, and honestly, like only positives. Like they're gonna go home. Even the girls you didn't approach that are next to them that hurt them, they're gonna be like jealous or they're gonna be like insecure of why you didn't talk to them, like you said. But then, even the girl that did reject you or shut you down, I guarantee you she only rejected you to act cool.
Act cool.
Because
She was insecure. She was like, yeah.
She's like, oh, I'm better than this. I'm
Nobody,
gonna act like I'm better than this
nobody
guy,
ever
but
comes
like,
talk to me. I'm just gonna make it look like everyone comes talk
but
to me.
then I'm gonna go home.
I got
and be like,
options.
Shit. I'm gonna go home and be like, shit. He was a
Fuck.
nice guy.
He was a nice
probably.
guy. Look, he was a good-looking dude. Like I should have said something. Like,
Yeah.
dude. I think about you're in high school or college. You have an established group of friends, and the new guy comes in. The new guys. You're looking whatever, and you're sitting right.
I've been the new guy. It's
So
hard.
You're sitting,
it's hard.
You're sitting right next to your 3 friends, and there's a girl that you have a crush on for years sitting right in front of them. He sits right by her. He starts talking to her, just talking her away. She starts laughing at him. She starts loving things about him, and you sit there and you're talking to your friends like, "Oh, look at this guy. This guy's a douche. Like, screw this guy. Who does he think he is?" Blah,
Yeah.
blah. You're only saying that because you wish you were talking to her like that.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm talking about me specifically, man. I remember
Yeah.
so many times the new guy would come in. I think about college specifically. The new guy moved to my dorm. He just started flirting away with the girl that I like, took her away, and I'm like, and I hated on him mainly because I was jealous and I was insecure, and I was like, bro, I should have been talking to her like that. I'm like,
Yeah.
I had a whole month and a half to be alone with her and talk to her before he came along. Why did I do that? Because you're insecure, Marsh.
You blew it.
You blew it.
Mm-hmm.
Your fault. Don't be hating on the new guy because the new guy came in and swept her up because he has balls. You know,
Yeah.
you're a wimp. You know what I'm saying?
And you got to learn that shit the hard way sometimes.
That's
that's
true.
just something you learned. I've learned so much shit. I could say I regret things, but honestly, if you look at it as like, hey, I'm not gonna make that same mistake again, you won't have any regrets as much as you do.
Bro, here's my regret, bro. The gym I used to train at right down the road here, there was this dime. Very, very cute girl.
Stay fit.
Yeah, very, very cute girl. And I saw her all the time, and I came back actually in cold kale a few times. I'm like, you know what, man? I promise you, the next time I see her in the gym, I will talk to her. I saw her 2 more times before I canceled my membership there. Never talked to her. Guess what? Here's where the regret came. My roommate comes home one morning, after a good night. He's like, yo, bro, I met this chick. Here we go. He's like, I met this chick. He starts explaining to her. He starts explaining me about her. Says her name. And I was literally just like, you know when you feel like, I feel like you are named this. Like, I feel like your name's this. He said the name. And I was like, I feel like that's her name. I'm like, no way, bro. And he's like, yeah, man. I was at the bars, and one of the girls I work with was like, hey, Taylor, I want you to meet. Taylor's my roommate, the guy I'm talking about. I want you to meet this girl. I want you to meet blank. And he went up there and started talking to her, mingled with her, got her Snapchat, talked to her all night. And I was like, all right, man, bet. Show me a picture of her.
It was her.
It was her.
The stay fit chick.
It was her, man. I was like, dude.
And it's all because he was out there putting himself out there, having some nuts, talking to her.
Oh, and she's a great girl. She like a nursing student, like down to earth girl, like doesn't go out that much, stuff like that. Actually dated somebody from our old school, like, and so I know him. He's a pretty nice dude too. Like he was with her for a long time, so I know that's kind of what she's got to be about. Instant regret. I'm like, bro, come on. So going back, it's like, I'm not gonna regret this. I am in week 4 of 16 of these classes.
You really need to learn the girl shit the hard way, don't you,
buddy?
Don't you, buddy?
Bro, I know. I gotta learn everything the hard way.
I'm
man.
lucky. I found my girl, and I'm not letting go.
Oh,
like,
man.
I'm lucky. But, like, I know how it is to learn things the hard way, and like I keep hearing you.
Bro,
like,
here's the thing.
You mess up.
First off,
like,
I tried a little bit in high school, and then I tried the like first half of the first semester of freshman year. Otherwise, I keep myself busy, so I don't really think about girls a lot. I talk to girls, like I have a lot of girlfriends, so I talk to girls a lot. That is enough to have that female interaction. So I don't really think about it that much. But now that I'm here again, and like this time of like I made myself available this whole semester. I'm like, I'm gonna make myself available. And I'm gonna talk to people and try and get out. Now I see why people stay in relationships, because this single life, and when you're trying to actually find a mate, let's say. It's hard, dude. It's hard. It's scary. It's uncomfortable. It's different. Oh my god. So I see why some people are like, you know what, this relationship's really not working for me. But I don't want to do this mingling stuff again. I don't want to go back to being single. I completely understand where people are at that shit.
I've seen both sides. I even thought that after I was in the relationship, like, found the one side, I got all confused and messed up when it wasn't working, and when it got hard, and I went back to the single side and tried to figure stuff out, and was like, no, I guess maybe it wasn't meant to be, whatever. No. The thing is, being single, the singling and mingling thing, it's hard, it's scary, it sucks. But it doesn't just mean that being together and having the one is easy either. It's still hard, it still sucks at times. It's never-ending battle of trying to figure out how you guys can create a thing together. Like in my mind, the healthiest relationship is you guys have a foundation, you guys are rooted together, you guys are connected on a deep level, but then you both have your separate lives.
Oh yeah, you
need to have your separate life. You can't mush them together. It's called being codependent, and that's something that I've fell into. I'm sure that there's tons of people listening to this. You guys have done it, and
everyone has.
Look it up if you don't know what it is. If you think that you and your girlfriend are fighting a lot, or you and your boyfriend are fighting all the time, and you don't know why, look up a codependent relationship, or there's like a bunch of different names for it, whatever. But it's a very bad thing to where you guys will fight all the time because you're not yourself. You literally will lose yourself. And I think that that's like a good sign, kind of, that you guys are meant to be. Like, you guys do work out well together because you can mush so well. You mush so much to where you become one. Like, that might be a good sign, but at the same time, you can't allow that to happen.
No way.
Because it'll mess everything up.
Oh yeah.
So you got to have that foundation that's rooted, and then you got to maintain your separate lives and then encourage each other and stuff, because then the time you will spend together is going to be that much more appreciated, look forward to, and it's going to be that much more meaningful. So, but it's going to be hard. Like, I literally I'm going to have fights with my girlfriend still. It's going to happen. It's unavoidable.
It's life.
But all I can do is, like, we get to know each other better and better. We grow together, and we grow on our own, and we encourage and support each other, and we believe in each other. And if you got that, like, you're not going to want to give it up.
And I've never been in a relationship, but I'm not. I guarantee you, there's a lot of things I guarantee, even if you know them for 2 years, there's still times you got to put yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? There's still times where you got to open up and be vulnerable.
It's hard.
It's not saying it's easy. No way. No way.
But at least you have it.
That. Yeah, at least you have it.
Yeah,
but
that's the thing.
Let's even talk about that, dude. First off, going back to the episode on purpose that was last week. The number one
on purpose or on
on the power of purpose or finding your purpose.
I had to get
all episodes are on purpose, but that one was
I had to throw that at you.
You little bugger. Anyway, and dude, the number one purpose of human civilization, or bears or fish or anything, is to reproduce. Dude, why are people talking about, like, I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. That's all I want to do. I want to be single, or I don't want to have kids or any different stuff. Like, what? what society have we created?
What kind of chemicals you got?
Yeah,
going
what kind
on?
of, like, for real, have we created a society that people think that we don't need to continue offspringing? Bro, like, holy shoot.
I just heard today that the testosterone levels in men are lower than they've ever been in the history of the world.
Really? Why?
They literally, like, because with like all the technology and everything, there's a bunch of reasons, but with technology and everything, with how society is today, you're up all night, you less sleep, more work, more stressed, more work, financial stress, personal stress, like electronics, that's all created a thing where it's lowering testosterone. Compared to if you're out and you're hunting 2 meals a day and you're out in a cabin, you're going to be way higher testosterone. But then like also there's factors of like cheese, milk, dairy, like all that stuff goes, TV dinners, all this processed stuff has like estrogenic compounds and stuff in it, and then
soy does.
Soy, all these things cause estrogen levels to spike, testosterone to shoot down, and it's literally I was looking at the charts and like it's literally like our great granddads had more freaking testosterone than we do. No wonder why people are like, I don't really care, man. I don't care. You don't have your testosterone's effed.
And going back to whatever, dude, because then the little testosterone they have at the end of the night, maybe with this VR and HD porn, bro, they're good. Them and Jill will just sit in the corner and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, they'll just release that.
They're good.
They're like, hey, let me get rid of that.
Dude, that was the...
Oh, I got some pent-up stress right now.
That was one thing I stopped, bro, is no. Like, I don't mess with that, bro. I'm like, you know what, like, let's keep it all natural, and I'm looking for a woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've always thought, well, unless I was younger, I thought it was all stupid. Like, when I was like young, I'm never getting married. I'm never having kids. Like, but now I'm just like, that's going to be one of the biggest purposes in my life. Once I get myself established and become secure with myself, and then I get a business established, and I'm financially stable to have a family, that's all I want.
I can't believe you just said me and Jill in the corner. Like, what the
you know that's what they do, and they're good.
Yeah.
They're good. And dude, if you do that, why would you ever need to go chase girls later? You wouldn't think that. Like,
I'll just like, if it happens, that'd be freaking nice.
Yeah, I'll just go watch Alexis Texas later tonight. Sunny Leone later tonight. I'll see her later tonight. It's like,
settle down.
No, buddy, that's not real. Like, yeah. Anyway,
and then people never used to have that. They would either, if they did that, they was just all in their head or whatever, or a magazine or something. And they're like, I've seen this thing so many times. It doesn't work no more.
Magazine's all crusty. Half the page don't open.
Oh God.
Yeah.
But then, but like it just wasn't like it's a thing now where like I guarantee you like what I was watching, I didn't finish it, but it never said anything about that. But I guarantee you with how much the stuff happens in today's society. How much testosterone does that release that you're getting rid of? Like it's gone.
Dude, it's gone. Oh my God.
Like what's the difference if you kept that testosterone in for a week or two?
They told me, like, one of the guys I was listening to, like a nutritionist or whatever, he was saying that per ejaculation for a male, you lose as much nutrients within that ejaculation as like a full 8-ounce steak with like a side of like green veggies and then like, you know, like grains and stuff like that, like a potato or something.
Versus keeping it in and
like
you
it's
gonna help
all
your
of that
body.
in one ejaculation. And dude, how many guys do you know to this day who are 20 or 21 years old still doing it 3 times a day?
Yeah.
I know a few buddies.
Wolf of Wall Street is like rookie numbers 10 times a day, baby.
Yeah, when you're going through puberty, yeah, sure, man. You're used to. You're like, what is all this stuff? Like, oh, you're walking through school with a bone genie bopping through.
Bone genie. we gotta describe the bone.
No, we don't.
Come on.
Everyone knows what a bone genie is. You know, it's a good little thing. Anyway,
what about a bone sweaty or a bone shorty?
You know, whatever, bro. They get the gist of the show.
Shout out to Neil Schmalz.
Neil Schmalz.
What are we doing?
Wherever you're at, bro. Best of luck to you. Anyway, so when they walk around with that, you get that stuff done. But bro, as you get older, man, save that stuff for, you know what I'm saying? That stuff's a natural doing in life. So save it for that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, relationships, bro. We need to do that. You know, we need to have relationships with females, or if you're into guys, whatever it is, man. You need to have those relationships. You need to do offspring. That's
if you're
what
cheating on your woman with Jill all the time. Good luck bringing your woman what she wants. You're not gonna have enough.
Yeah, hey man, if she's gone for 3 weeks, man, hey,
maybe talk to
hey,
Jill
you know,
bit.
maybe Jill needs to come over. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. That stuff's natural. Let's
move on from that.
Let's move on from that.
This is about insecurities.
This is about insecurities here and small dick gang. Ah!
Oh God.
All right. Let's get another quote in here. A competent and self-confident person is incapable of jealousy in anything. Jealousy is invariably a symptom of insecurity.
100%.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Straight up.
We don't really need to go into that.
Going back to the new guy that comes in and talks to your girl, swoops up the girl you tried to been talking to forever. You're making fun of him because
you're jealous.
You jealous. You were insecure. You didn't talk to her.
I think jealousy and insecurity go hand in hand.
You didn't have the confidence to go talk to her. It's your fault, bud.
Pretty straightforward.
Don't hate on him. Don't hate on him. Don't hate on the dude that posts a picture of himself because he was at the beach and he felt like he was looking good, bro. And he just wants to post that picture, dude. Like, dude, who cares? If girls want to show off their butt cheeks? Who cares if guys want to show off their abs? If you have it flaunted, who gives a rat's? I don't care, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've never been one to post those things. Like, I haven't posted I haven't posted anything shirtless on my main page, just because I'm insecure about it. Like, I'm insecure that people will say some stuff, and I should be more confident. Like, you know what? I'm gonna use it. Like,
yeah, like I feel good. I'm looking good.
Yeah, I should post it. Like, who really cares, man? It's me. If no one was viewing these things and I was just making a collage and like whatever those photo albums for myself, I would post these pictures.
Yep.
You know, I've got plenty of shirtless pictures in my own photo album because I liked them for myself. Why can't I post them out there? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's for me to come back there in the future and look in the cloud anyway.
Look at the progress, yeah.
Another quote is, "Anger is a manifestation of a deeper issue. And that, for me, is based on insecurity, self-esteem, and loneliness."
I think so.
And going back to anger, jealousy is a form of anger.
Yep.
You know, you're jealous at somebody, so you're angry that they're winning, you know, because you can't do the thing for yourself. So yeah, low self-esteem in yourself, you're feeling lonely, and you're insecure with yourself, so you're going to hate on somebody who's secure with themselves. You know the funny thing is, we will praise people who are secure with themselves that we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But people that we individually know, personally, on a personal level we know, and they're secure with themselves, we hate on them.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because we know them, we're jealous, probably.
Just going back to, I don't need a goddamn speech from Marshall. I don't need no motivational speech from Marshall. But yet you need a speech from, you know, a guy who's just like me but lives in California.
Mm-hmm.
You're okay with listening to his speech. It's because you know me, you want to tear me down. But because you don't know him, you don't have a stake in his success. So his success doesn't make you feel bad. But for some reason, my success does make you feel bad.
Mental.
Yeah,
like that's all in your freaking head. Like that's why I don't care. That's why
I'm
so supportive of you. That's why I wanted to be a part of this, because I'm like, hell yeah, that's my friend. I'm proud of you, buddy. That's my friend. It's not like, oh, that's my friend, and like shit.
Every one of my friends,
from
the top scale of my quarters, the 4 closest guys to me, to the bottom scale, to the 100 pennies of me, the 100 closest friends of me, your successes are my successes. Because you know why? I'm secure with myself, and I'm going to go rock my shit. I'm going to go do my shit. So, buddy, you do yours. You know what I'm saying? You want to go sell your shit. You want to go up to Marquette? Go to Marquette and win your life. Go do your shit, bro. I will never sit here and tear you down. That's not who I am, because I'm secure with myself.
Yeah.
God damn.
And that's why when it, like there was the one thing, like the voice of the youth shit or whatever that you guys were doing, and like I wasn't like all like supportive.
It wasn't your thing,
about that because like I didn't really believe in it. Like I was like, okay, I don't really see this. Like, you know what I mean? Like it just wasn't as put together of an idea to where it would have led to something. But this is something where when I saw it, I was like, hell yes, buddy. Like,
it's definitive. He's got it.
Like, you got an idea, you got a plan, you got a
purpose,
you have a thing to where this is how it is, and this is the system, and it works. And I was like, yeah, okay, I'm supportive as hell. I love it. I'm totally down to come be a co-host or guest one day, and then next thing you know, here I am.
Boom. Co-host.
And I'm more than happy to be here.
Yep.
So
let's finish off this episode of Insecurities with this quote. Because again, I want to say it is okay to feel insecure. It's okay to have that, dude. It's natural.
Can't get rid of it completely ever.
I believe this was Dick Van Dyke that said this. I have made peace with insecurity because there is no security of any kind. I agree and disagree with that. I agree with the first portion. I made peace with insecurity. But I disagree with there's no security of any kind, because there is a security within yourself. Bro, if you know who you are, I say this a million times, if no one else was around, you were the only person left on the face of this earth, would you want to do these things? Would you do these things? Yes, probably you would. You know what I'm saying? If it was you and one girl in the entire world, you would go talk to her. I guarantee it, because if she said no to you, you'd be like, well, no one's here to make fun of me. I don't care. Like, I really don't care.
We're literally going to kill the human population because you want... You want...
Yeah, girl. We're Adam and Eve, girl. Come on now. Anyway, but no. Make peace with your insecurities. Understand they're there. Like you said, the first step is recognizing them. make peace with them. Understand they're there. Immediately when you're in with those, create the separation of your lower and higher self and be like, you know what? This is my lower self. These are where my lower self has insecurities, but my higher self comes in and says, "No, buddy, let's not do this. Let's be above beyond this. Let's go above beyond this. Let's be secure in ourselves. Let's have some confidence. Let's go take a chance. Let's go take a chance."
Hell yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I get what he was like. I know what you mean about how you don't agree with that second part. So about how he says, "'Cause nothing is secure." So I get how you don't agree, because like, yeah, you can be secure. You can find security in yourself. You can be secure with your significant other, your best friend, whatever. Like you can have the secure things, but maybe to him he was thinking like, nothing in life is secure because life is like ever changing.
Yeah,
like,
financial, your home, your situation.
Like maybe that's what he meant.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
that's
so
what I was thinking.
I get
I was
in
thinking
that
and that's
aspect.
That's never secure.
So yeah,
but your mindset, if you build one,
you can build a secure mindset. And I think that if you're going to be successful, you need to. You cannot be successful without a secure mindset. And I haven't done a lot of physical things to like that I've made for myself. Like haven't saved a lot of money yet or anything at this point in my life. But I have built such a secure, strong mindset to where now I'm good. I'm ready to build that physical life. I'm ready to go after it. So that's what my past however many years has been, is figuring my mental out. And I think that's important.
So to help you out, think about something you were insecure about in the past, but you're secure about now, and realize you've done it before. You have been an insecure person who has made himself secure, and you can do that too with everything else that you're currently insecure about. This week, not this week, today, after listening to this, go take a chance, folks. Go take a chance. Go post that video you want to post. Go post that picture you want to go post. Go meet that girl you want to go meet. Go meet that guy you want to go meet. Go talk to that person you want to go talk to. Go ask for that job interview that you want to go ask for.
Go try and mend a broken relationship with your family member or something. Like whatever it is, go take a chance.
Believe in yourself and go take a chance today. With that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode on Insecurities. Once again, these are just soundbite, guys, and you guys start the deeper conversation. All the links to my social media platforms will be in the links and bios below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And like always, until next time, take care, guys.